What is up with it, people of the internet? We are here today for Downtown Beatdown Online. We got some Guilty Gear action coming at you in just a little bit moment. We're playing PS4, PS5, and a healthy bracket of just a few players coming in. I'm Dostrow, here joined by Saki Sakura. How are you doing, Saki?
I'm good, and yourself? Really happy to be here, actually.
Yeah, we do a pretty good show here, Downtown Beatdown. Real consistent, and a bunch of real fun players and matches coming up for you. Just looking at the bracket today, we had about 15 players and a few familiar faces that I've seen in previous brackets, whether it was in Downtown Beatdown or in a few other brackets like Low Kick. I remember for sure Nicky T-truck, Central Illinois Classic player of many, many games, and saw them have a pretty good showing last month with the Giovanna, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to see how well they do. I believe our first match coming up on stream today is going to be Mixup versus GTFO MN. Now,
Yeah.
I recognize Mixup. I recognize the name,
hmm
but I can't put a name to a face. I'm not sure what character they play.
So, Mixup actually plays Potemkin. And ironically enough, last night they also, I believe, may have placed in a tournament that was literally filled with a top 8 full of Potemkins. It was actually kind of crazy. So yes, Mixup does play Potemkin. Really up and coming Potemkin player. Has been grinding the game since launch, and has really tried to put their name out there. In a couple of turns, I think I've even fought them a couple of times in some of the brackets as well. So it's going to be interesting how they're going to be able to deal with GTFO. And I'm not too sure who GTFO plays though.
We'll see that in just a minute, but Potemkin is an incredibly threatening character. No matter how good they may be, there's always the looming threat when they get in of just that Potemkin buster. It's just the lumbering tank shakes the screen with every single step, and just suddenly half of your health is gone. So I'm excited to see what Mixup brings to the table.
Yes, I'm really excited too about it. Potemkin's been definitely one of those characters that you really cannot count out during those matches, right? Like, you can't just
Yeah.
suddenly say, "Yeah, I got this in the bag. It's no problem," and then next thing you know, you blink and you're getting pop busted and it's over. There's some characters that are pretty much a glass cannon when it comes to Potemkin and will literally die in one touch, whereas there's others whose guts are able to actually withstand some of that damage, but still, the best Potemkin players know how to not only create the mind game off of Garuda and that fear against Potemkin Buster, but also because they are understanding of how much damage they're going to be able to give onto that character.
Oh yeah, and something that I think is really great with Potemkin specifically is Potemkin Buster is just one hit, and it
Mm-hmm.
does so much damage. And you made an allusion to Guts, so it gets through a lot of the scaling that you might see in other characters that have many multi-hit combos. Because if you get Pop Bustered and you have like 30% health left, you're a dead character.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely.
absolutely crazy, and just the idea of Pot Buster makes players so terrified once you see Potemkin in your face, because they're gonna try anything not to get pot bustered, and especially when you get hit by like a close slash or a Garuda impact. It's just right into that mind game of what are they gonna do? Are they gonna just 2D? Are they gonna pop buster? Are they gonna do literally anything else? It's so much that you have to think of, and it's all really, really scary.
Yes. The other thing too, and we are going to talk a little bit about it, right? We'll obviously see how Mixup actually applies some of that creativity. But one of the biggest things that makes Strive Guilty Gear is, of course, those Roman cancels, right? So a lot of times when we see some of the higher level Potemkin plays, is that there's a lot of creativity behind the Roman cancels, whether it be with the PRCs or the Red RCs. And that's where I feel like the strength in the creativity side for Potemkin really makes his character more than, like I said, oh, I have this in the bag. No, you don't. Make sure you're still aware during those matches, because you're just gonna see your life blink out in like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and Strive is such a high damage game in so many instances that if your opponent has 50% tension, you just cannot count them out. And even characters that do low damage, a lot of them have incredibly powerful mix-ups or okizeme, or even just a firm control of the neutral that once they're getting their game plan going, it's just a mountain to climb for you to recollect yourself and take a firm grasp of the neutral game or the pressure, just anything that can seal your victory. It's just you're never down and fully out for the game. There's so many options, and as you mentioned with the creativity of the Roman cancel system, there's so much that these players can do, and I think that with such a dynamic mechanic, it really lets the player flesh out their own character, and it's brought a lot of power to characters that have seemingly weak options on the surface.
Absolutely. But speaking on the surface, definitely be sure to check out that Matcherino page for today's tournament. You can hit !Matcherino, or you can go ahead and check out that link. You can also hit the claim code to get a free coupon code for a free contribution to the prize pool. And again, of course, these players are competing today. They definitely deserve it. We're going to be tuning into some epic hype matches. You don't want to miss it, and you definitely want to show support to the players, to them as well. You can also do some sponsor quests as well as contribute directly too. So definitely be sure to check it out.
Yeah, Match has been a big help for a lot of smaller tournaments, smaller events throughout this past year, especially since everything's shut down. I think with tournaments being so accessible for a lot of games, and even games uh, that have smaller player bases or a fringe appeal, there have been a lot of really great events, and Matcherino as the sort of crowdsourcing prize pool has been a fantastic support to so many events, players, streamers, what have you, and it's really great to see all of the support pile in from the players, the competitors, whoever's in the production team, the viewers especially. It's always great to see who shows up. So, and especially with the new update, the new Matcherino update, it's so
Yes.
easy.
Oh yes, it's gorgeous. Actually, I feel like it's even a quite nicer UI for sure on that end as well. So,
Fresh coat
and
paint.
yeah, it's honestly a fresh coat of paint, and it's, I feel like it's sort of kind of like a testament to how we as the FGC kind of have transitioned from online, like from offline to online. You know, Matcherino was just existing, you know, trying to survive within the current online communities that were there. As soon as the pandemic hits, you know, a lot of people are like, wait, we need to host a prize pool somewhere. We need like basically the same formulas that we would have for offline. Like, is there some tool out there? And then, you know, Matcherino comes along and is like, yeah, we've been here all along. Come check it out. And that fresh coat of paint just goes ahead and testifies to just that transition to trying to include online events and give sort of that same quality as the offline locals and offline majors and whatnot, which has been really awesome to see.
Yeah, there's been definitely a lot of growth in so many entities in esports through this past year. Even it's sort of without I feel like without the huge spotlight on offline competition, like the big events like Frosty Faustings, Final Round, CEO, what have you, it's really allowed a lot of bracket runners, TOs, even commentators and competitors find their voice, find their niche, and really just build up their platform. And it's been really great to see. And what else is great to see? We're getting into our very first match. We have
Let's
Mixup on the
go.
Potemkin on our player 1 side versus GTFO MN and on Giovanna on player 2 side.
Ooh, yes. Giovanna has been a character that has been pretty like kind of hidden. Some say depending on who you're talking to, she tends to be really good with that pressure, and some say she has to get in to make everything count. And there you go. Starts off with that counter hit.
Oh yeah, GTFO just really seems to be backing off and trying to find their spots getting in. Now we have Mixup in the corner, but the Abare 2P getting in, finally recovering some space here. But...
Oh, but that punish off there. Tries to go for the dash up, trying to bait out a grab. Unfortunately, gonna not get that there. Garuda going for that full screen. Okay, throws out.
Throw? I swear, it's not guilty here unless you're mashing throw like a degenerate. Oh,
oh there
YRC car buster! This is exactly what we were talking about.
Yup. You cannot say you're out of the game just yet. Starts off with those kicks there, gets the counter hit off of the anti-air, tries to dash up. I like that there's a little bit of dashing because usually you're trying to OS that Giovanna is trying to throw you after those dashes, and GTFO is really trying to like say, hey, I'm going to condition you to block first before doing that.
GTFO just does not want to stay still. They're just air dashing all over the place.
Okay, doesn't get through the armor. Ooh.
Well, we ain't holding none of that.
Absolutely not. Goes for the jump in. Does miss off on that combo. Wasn't able to connect. Nice dash over the ground slam.
Yep,
Okay.
Mixup's just air dashing in. GTFO is just air dashing in all over the place. Mixup hasn't really done anything to really contest that airspace. But we have the court trying to go for the car buster.
Oh, that's an anti-air, and this is actually into super. Ooh, and here we go.
Oh, bring him down. Oh, from the top row.
Wow.
I swear, GTFO had firm control of the entire round up until like the last few seconds, both times in that game.
Yes, that anti-air was such a clutch move on the behalf of Mixup, and it stopped everything. Ooh, and here we go. This is where Giovanna really succeeds. A nice backdash. Tries to go in again. Goes for the jump in.
Mixup seems to be trying to contest the ground space. Oh, that got around the burst his con completely, but GTFO uses theirs to put him back to the corner in the same sort of Abare out. But jump air dashing right over the 2D. 2D is such a great button from Potemkin, but
again! And that will not have any RC, so that is just going to be a full-on grab there, but that does leave with some opening, and just like that with Garuda creates that mix-up.
They were thinking about the buster. They've already been hit by 2 busters and a Heavenly Buster. You just can't stop thinking about those.
Mm-mm. Oh, here we go! Another buster coming right out.
1.5 busters ought to do it. Oh, we're down to the last buster. No bait. We just took it. It's okay.
Okay. Does jump over. See? Yeah, it's looking a little dicey for GTFO as far as trying to like keep up with this pressure. Tries to do a fast RC, unfortunately dropping the combo.
GTFO just does not want to stay still. And these air backdashes causing them to go into negative penalty.
Yeah, it's very much in danger. Okay, we got an anti-air. Tries to jump over again. Does get the trade. Cannot afford any of this type of trade, but there you go.
Hammerfall catches the startup of the spiral arrow and Mixup in a clean second game. That first game was a bit dicey. It was a bit touch and go until the very end. But those last few clutch situations, I feel like Mixup really got into GTFO's head. And that second game was just so different than the first one.
You mentioned that interesting enough, how Mixup was actually controlling the ground space, right? Which is obviously something that's really important to do because with Giovanna, she kind of tries to keep her turn for the most of the time, which is what GTFO was trying to do. However, when Mixup actually went for the anti-air into that super, I think that that's where we really saw Mixup get into GTFO's head. It's almost as if like, oh, wait a minute, they can actually anti-air me. So how am I going to get in? How am I going to keep my pressure? How am I even going to start my game plan? And that's where Mixup really kind of kept cool, collected, and just dominated that entire round through that.
It's like a classic grappler trope that once you get hit by the first command grab, you just get hit by the mental damage. And once you get hit by the heavenly potbuster, the anti-air throw, even though it was a confirm off the anti-air specifically. But once you get hit by the heavenly Potemkin buster, that's just like 90% mental damage right there. It takes a seasoned tournament veteran to just brush that off like it's nothing. And it's just so difficult to really come back from that and recompose yourself, especially when you're in the middle of a set.
100%. I always feel like if you're not prepared mentally with your follow-up game plan, and you only have that like one sort of planned system or conditioning or even offensive plan, it can get really dicey for you, and it's a struggle to actually, just like you said, keep your head in a cool space. But again, that was really good GGs to both players. I really liked the movement as well. I did enjoy the fact that there was a bit of an attempt to try to condition Mixup to block, especially with those dashes. Because again, one of the OSs that we tend to see when it's up against Giovanna is she'll do a dash into a throw, and that's where she kind of gets scary because she can go for those cross-ups, go for those meaty situations. But yeah, GGs again.
Yeah, something that I think was a bit divergent from this typical Giovanna game plan is that Giovanna has phenomenal ground buttons and great approaches on the ground with her dash momentum, especially since she sort of slides forward and carries the momentum off of a dash when you try to hit a normal out of it. You see a lot of Giovanna players approaching with dash up 5K, dash up far slash, something of the sort. And while Mixup was holding down the ground, just throwing out a few 2Ds, maybe a far slash here and there, heavy slash, what have you, the air dashes did pay off. Initially, it did pay off a fair few times for GTFO there. It's just that I think they didn't recover once Mixup sort of figured out what the issues were.
Mm-hmm.
And adaptation is something that everyone likes to talk about in really any sort of competitive discipline. And especially in fighting games where you have just a few minutes, less than a minute even, to adapt to an opponent, you really have to think about, okay, what's going on? What's going wrong? How do I approach this in a different way? And something that I really like from a certain player in a different community, although he does play a bit of Guilty Gear, from Skills That Kills and Battle for the Grid. He likes to approach the game in a very methodical way. And
Mm-hmm.
something that I think that a lot of players would benefit from is trying to analyze and come up with your plan A, your first plan of attack. And something that you can derive from these ideas is moving down the list. You go through the alphabet, plan A, plan B, plan C, just all of your ways to attack the different and unique situations. And in a game like Guilty Gear, where I think is very matchup based so far, you can really need to sort of get into the head of the player that you're playing against or the character that you're playing against and sort of break down these micro situations to figure out how you can deal with the different options. But you also need to recognize your opponent's habits because while something might beat one option, there are many other options that your opponent has to deal with. And being able to effectively mix those up is something that's very, very important for a fighting game player.
Yes, absolutely. You mentioned something that was something that I learned as a upcoming competitor is that methodical approach. You have your plan A, and then you kind of go down the line, and that's where I feel a lot of what Guilty Gear Strives community in their own up and comers is showing is that there's almost like, hey, here's some options you can start with your round starts, and here's how you can approach them once you do that. And there's been a little bit more of a shift in focus to actually do that than just strictly playing the game, understanding what you're doing, and then responding appropriately at the moment. Whereas, okay, here's some options, here's what I can do if my opponent does this, and here's what I can do if they don't do this. And again, that's something that I feel like as we start going through this bracket tonight, we will definitely be seeing as those mix-up games and those that mentality will really help, especially with the nerves of competing and actually getting into those finals and trying to make sure that every game counts. But speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and jump into our next match. This is going to be Mikhail versus Black End Galaxy.
Now hold on a minute. Hold up. Didn't we just see this?
We did just see this.
Didn't we just see this? It will be interesting. It will be interesting though. We will get to see this matchup aimed from a different lens. And right now, Black and Galaxy already just staying on the ground a little bit more, abusing some of those great ground buttons like 2D. Oh, ooh, just counter hit JH right over the slide head. This is how it starts. And tries to Mega Fist out. That is minus, but he jumps right forward.
That is such a bad burst. No punish though off of it, and that's actually gonna let Black End kind of come up here and start up some pressure. There goes the YRC into the Pop Buster with the red art. No, okay, so no RCs to actually go with that. Okay.
The equalizer.
Ooh.
Trying to bait something, it seems, or maybe just get the spacing right. Oh, close slash 2D.
Oh my goodness, okay. Failed gold burst, but still no punish. But here goes the pressure. Goes for the 2D. The cross up.
You know, that double dash up into the cross up overhead. Very cheap. Oh, good anti-air DP.
My goodness, and Black End showing quite a bit of aggression right now and making sure Mikhail does not do anything right here, mashing out to 2P so we can get out of that corner.
Oh, we got the poke out with 5K.
Ooh, good meaty with that knee. Does try to bait out the burst, something that I love to see. Goes for the dust to get some full-on opti damage. Gonna get hit by Mega Fisto. Garuda out.
I don't know if, is that really, can't you combo into Pop Buster off of Garuda on hit? Oh,
I believe it depends on, okay, that was actually good. That did cross up. Okay, so that was actually a really good play there from Black End because they knew that Mikhail was going to try to go for the anti-air, so better to go into that overdrive to prevent it from happening.
And something that's really great about Giovanna's air super, I think I could be wrong about the frame data. It is plus, but I think it's +5,
yes,
which is ridiculous.
It's 100% ridiculous. It is still her turn, which is something that she's very well known for. Okay, we got a counter hit off of the Mega Fist. Tries to go for Garuda, catches with the purple RC, that backdash.
Oh, trying to come in with the jump slash, but gets caught by Giovanna far slash. Oh, slide head. Some people sometimes just walk back and just get caught by low. Slide head. Mikhail, Maka YL. They're just trying to press the buttons on the ground. Oh, failed to break the wall.
This actually might cost Black End.
Blocks, that's a punish. Oh no.
The blocks and then the reversals here happening. Okay, tries to start up pressure, gets the counter hit. This might actually no wall break happening right now. Does force the burst. I'm honestly might not have agreed with it. Unfortunately, that is gonna cost it.
Yeah, the YRC. The YRC, the animation lasts longer than the hit stun. So I think that really confuses a lot of players. I know I've gotten caught by it, but Mikhail, however their name may be, someone in chat can correct me, but
okay.
They got into the corner.
Okay.
Classic.
Oof, very classic. Okay, Blue RC, nice blocks off with the cross up, tries to slow that down. Unfortunately, still gonna get pressured into the corner. Gets the Blue RC to start the mix-up up.
That look, I'm gonna call it right there. That looked like a failed fuzzy setup, but it still worked out, so that's okay. Oh, burst?
We take those.
Hey, if it worked, it was the right decision. Oh, we do it again.
Wow.
Run it back
Very
real
nice.
quick. The reversal, the clear reversal. We had Black and Galaxy taking a clean 2-0 this time, rather than the Potemkin winning. So we'll be seeing a bit of a different outcome here, and I think a difference here between Black and Galaxy and GTFO. Black and Galaxy was moving, I think, a good deal faster. Whatever options that GTFO was using, whatever, but compared to what Black and Galaxy chose at the time, it was just it's like normal speed compared to ludicrous speed over here. There's just so much. I feel like such a clear difference between the players' play styles.
Yes, that was 100% a clear difference, especially for Black and Galaxy with that Giovanna. We saw more aggression, and I would almost say a way cleaner attempt at trying to do cross-ups with the way that we saw that happen. Also, really strong ground control. It almost seemed like that Mikhail could not keep up in controlling that ground space.
Yeah, it seemed like Black and Galaxy was just doing a good job of mixing up their options in such a way that it was hard to answer them. Whether or not it didn't seem like they were just choosing the same thing over and over again. That's hard to deal with. And a lot of the time you can see your run-of-the-mill floor 9, floor 8 Giovanna's just doing the same stuff over and over again. Close slash, far slash, heavy slash, spiral arrow over and over again on repeat, overhead maybe, but being able to overwhelm your opponent with a dynamic range of options, as I was talking about this even before their games started, it's just, I feel like it was such a great example of what to do, just a solid blueprint and a comfortable game plan.
Yes, 100% agree with you. As far as that game plan is concerned, no, not to mistake it that there was a bit of a scramble in certain points, but I feel like if we really looked at like a scoreboard of how they handled that scramble, I really truly feel like Black End really understood what to do when that scramble happened, whereas Michaela was really just trying to get out of the situation and out of the corner. And that's the thing that when you're like playing is that you're if you're not equipped to understand what's going to happen or what your opponent's going to do next, you're going to stay stuck panicking in certain bubbles in certain corners or situations, and then what ends up happening is you're going to get overwhelmed. And I think we saw a little bit from what that happened with Mikhail, and Black and Galaxy really using it to their fullest potential as well.
Something that I think is very important in a lot of fighting games, and I think comes up a fair amount in Guilty Gear Strive, is just learning how to scrap. Because when you're close quarters and you're just swinging and you're just hoping for the best, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. And I think that's something that's so great about a character like Giovanna, characters like Soul, even to an extent, characters like Soul, Giovanna, Mei, and even to an extent, Nagoriyuki. But something that I think makes a lot of really great fighting game players truly great, and something that I think that I truly admire in a player like Sonic Fox, who I think does it the best out of anyone, is just scrapping. Being able to box just up close, dukes up, just hit him with the old 1-2, see what happens. Just being able to overwhelm the opponent with just so many different, unique, dynamic options has been truly great, and something that I think so many players could really bear to learn themselves.
Yeah. Definitely we'll definitely see quite a bit of action happening right now, including Mixup versus Treza. And I believe that's a Leo on our screen as well. It is!
Not escape Potemkin this afternoon. Right
No,
now.
we can't.
Oh, counter hit 2D right into the Garuda mix. Oh, we're just keeping them grounded. And
Yes.
Treza
That's actually something so cool, right? That Mixup's able to do is actually keep a Leo grounded and forcing to block. Nice backdash though. It's gonna force out that burst and actually get the side switch. But Mega Fist going ahead and stopping that pressure.
Oh, just Mega Fist right in. Treza is just so scared right now, it seems. They're almost getting chipped, but they got bonked on the overhead. Get sent to jail.
Yep. And here we go. Tries to start off the ground with it.
Okay. You gotta do it once. You got to.
And here's where Leo's okay.
We know.
The run and actually goes for the grab, but does get the DP out.
I'm honestly surprised it took Treza until round 2 to start reversaling. Because that's a Leo's bread and butter. Like if I want to see a good Leo player, you know how at the end of the game they have the radar chart of what characteristics you have? I want to see a Leo player maxed out on that heart gauge.
Okay, goes for the grab, does get this switch, but we do see a go burst, so that's actually a good way to start off.
Yeah, it'll skedoodle. I now control neutral. Oh, charge dust.
And that's actually gonna be all the damage. And here we go, Mixup showing that he's got the opties, and we're gonna take it for this winners semis for the going on the board 1-0.
Okay, but how often do you see a charge dust combo from Potemkin?
Very rarely. I feel like they focus more on trying to grab than actually go for a charge dust. And here we go.
They did it! You gotta be scared about that if you're a Leo player. Oh, OTG dab?
Again!
Oh, 2 for 2. No burst? Oh, drops it anyway. It's okay. We believe.
Okay, tries to do purple RC. Not gonna be able to get anything off of it. Goes for the 2P. Okay, red RC right now. I don't think using the burst here was going to be a good idea anyway, so that's very good on Mixup from stopping that and gets the Garuda out for the deal.
And gets to save the burst, but Treza still has theirs too. Mega Fist forward, it seems. Oh, grounded. Oh, like...
What?
Oh. See, maxing out on the heart meter. And then the combo from Garuda Impact into... Oh, that punished the DP. Oh, okay, that was a grappler round. That was a grappler round. Unfortunately, it's winner's semis, so you can't do anything about it. Treza gets sent to losers, but you can't do anything about a grappler round. It's like grappler round, soul rounds, and just Oki rounds. So like you get hit by Milia, you get hit by Eno, you get hit by Chip. You don't explode right away. But you're in for a tough time. You gotta like guess 12 times in a row, but against Potemkin, you get touched 2-3 times, you're done for.
That was just quite... I'm a little bit in shock, I'm not gonna lie to you, Dostrow, because we need to have a talk about that. I don't feel bad for Leos, and I suddenly felt bad for that Leo. It's just crazy to me that is literally, like you said, a grappler round at its finest. Craziness right there.
I mean, Mixup's got to be feeling themselves right now. Like whenever you have a game like that, you throw down the controller, you stand up, and you pop off. You're like, oh, I'm the best. I'm so good at this game. That's Mixup right now. I feel it through the ether.
I'm pretty sure you're definitely feeling that momentum and win. They will be sitting in winners finals for a little bit as we try to get through this rest of this bracket. But again, really, really good stuff. I'm really impressed that like Mixup is actually... I'm really proud about that dust combo, because again, we don't really see a lot of Potemkins go for the charged dust combos. Their mentality is usually like, okay, I'm going to go and try to set up for Pop Buster. But instead, this time we saw that was a bit of like the Mixup choice, as as his name proclaims, right? where instead of actually waiting for the grab, it was actually for the charged dust.
I mean, I feel like very few people actually have charge dust combos. But when you see someone doing a charge dust and doing like a real combo after that, you know they've spent a little time in training mode.
100%. And again, everybody has a different style to how they play, right? So when we see these different characters come to life when a player plays them, it's quite interesting to see how their game plans get affected by it. I would have loved to see a little bit more aggression from the Leo in that perspective, just because there was almost no chance to actually start up the Leo game plan, which is start with the cross ups on the ground and actually go for the stances. Also, I feel like there's a couple of missed opportunities as well to start up, so that's also something to keep in mind. But again, like you mentioned, still going down to losers and still has a chance for this.
It's something that Treza seemed to not be utilizing, just getting into stance even from neutral. And once they had the opportunity, they weren't stance canceling. So something you might see from your average Leo on the rank tower is for Okizeme pressure, they do back turn stance KSH and just go for the cross up or something. But something that I think really unlocks the potential of a Leo player, of Leo in general, is being able to effectively utilize his back turn stance cancel, hitting that 2-2 input from the stance. So you do like back turn KS cancel 2K, which is a really great pressure option. And because the overhead hit, the heavy slash off of back turn is plus, you can continue your pressure by canceling into a stance, going like 5K, 6K, really anything, a whole assortment of options. And something that I think that Treza should really look into in the future, and something that would really elevate their game plan as they continue to develop. But we're getting into our other side of winners semifinals. We have Black and Galaxy, our Giovanna player previously, against someone we have yet to see on stream, Ragnell, on the Soul Bad Guy.
Ooh, you love to see it. I really like this matchup. It's been a couple of times since I've seen this matchup happen, and it can really go either way between these two characters. And there we go, punishes. Oh, and blocks the burst as well.
Black and Galaxy just mind reader right here. Oh my gosh.
Round start DP, let's go. Doesn't get it, but we're gonna just go ahead and keep on that pressure.
Yeah, that was the first DP too.
Yeah.
That's mental damage. We see just we're just
okay. Quick cancels here. Wow. All right, tries to go for the grab. Not gonna be able to get it.
This is Soul though.
This is Soul.
Oh, okay, is that it?
We talked about it. No. Oh my
no.
gosh.
That was all Black and Galaxy until the last 10 seconds there.
Until the last hits for sure, gets the counter DP out.
That's the reverse mental damage. Oh, no counter on the Air Volcanic Viper.
Right, tries to go for the air-to-air, starts up some pressure.
That was plus from the landing recovery. Use that slide from the extra dash momentum to get the throw, and the double overhead corner combo wall break off the super. No bursts allowed. Back down to the ground. Stuffs with the meaty hero burst. Oh, if you get hit. Oh, that's the Calliest of all Cali bursts right there. I swear, you do the Cali burst, you get hit right after it. You can't feel bad. That's your fault.
All right, that counter hit though, definitely catching Ragnell a bit. And I think that's where Black and Galaxy kind of learned from that first round. Is like, okay, I'm understanding more or less. Catches the DP into
right
the conversion. That was actually such a good carry over. That was really good.
Oh, offensive burst here. Oh, but we're not trying to die here.
No, we
YRC?
are not.
Oh, 2D, that's such a good button. Oh, no meter for YRC from Ragnall here. Counter hit JH!
I am just loving what Black and Galaxy is doing with these conversions, air to airs. Like, it's so cool to see because you definitely know that they're lapping every possible option in this game to get those opties. Okay, we're just gonna get the counter hit.
Classic Soul Pressure gets caught with the JS back into the ground, just reestablishing the neutral. Far slash catches the backdash. Dashing up, in and out, bob and weave, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Close slash mix-ups. We got checks.
Okay, goes for the blue RC, starts up that mix-up, gets the wall break.
Tried to dash up DP. Dash up deep. Oh. Okay, so nice we did it twice.
That's a soul special. If it doesn't work once, let's try it again, see what happens. And why not? With the recovery that fast, it's almost like you can do it and nobody's gonna punish you for it. Okay, gets the jump in, forces out the burst. Has to be careful, this is soul, and just as we said it!
Oh, is that it? It's close. James Chen, not enough.
Oh,
just dash up 2S, okay.
Yeah.
We ain't blocking. No blocking allowed.
No blocks. No blocks around here.
Just dash up 2PP, dash back.
Okay, tries to go for the grab, but 2P stopping that momentum there. Gets the counter hit, not going to be able to convert, but does keep up that pressure. Oh, and there goes that counter.
It's something that I think Black and Galaxy isn't doing as much as I feel like a lot of other Geo players is. They're not really staggering their ground strings all that much, but I guess on the counterpoint to that, Ragnall doesn't seem to be just holding it. They're using faultless defense to push Black and Galaxy as far away as possible. But right now we're match point still from Black and Galaxy. Ragnall does have some life underneath them.
Okay, tries to go for the far slash in that corner. That does trigger the burst.
Oh, A-tier 2D? What is this, Xrd?
Oh my goodness! Alright, tries to jump in. Tries to do a dust there, but not gonna get it.
5P to punish, but gets the counter hit. 6S. Oh, close slash A-tier. Oh, that hits.
Oh no, it didn't recover in time. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and
wall break?
Overdrive. No wall
not
break.
close enough to the wall.
Has to be careful here. This is soul.
Oh, counter hit, or not counter hit, but oh, the 2B. We pressing. Okay, 1-1. No sweeps today.
I was actually really kind of expecting Ragnall to actually really not sort of wake up, but actually try to press, especially since the trick with Giovanna is doing that defense, right? It's like you don't want to be in close range because that's where she's going to get her turn back. Push her out so it's harder for her to get those.
Messed up some sort of input. Just got the random wild throw neutral fully punished right to the corner and the break. Oh, just counter hit JK or air to air JK. Excuse me. Oh, let it rip. No punish because I swear it's impossible to punish that.
It is. 100%.
Oh,
But let's get it off this time.
Is that it? Oh, last hits. Dash up 5K. All you gotta do. One of her best pokes in neutral, I've got to say.
Okay.
Oh, 5K yet again.
Oh, but the DP is gonna catch it and starts up, forces the burst. Oh, another DP!
Sending out that gun flame to hold down the neutral. Counter hit, but gets the burst out. Just trying to return to neutral, but that 2D is such a great button.
Oh, I think this might be able to block. Yep.
Punish.
And there it is.
Right into the super. Not enough to kill, but we do get the wall break and the hard knockdown. Oh, got the meaty JH, but no confirmation. Still gets the poke out, and Black and Galaxy takes that last game clean 2 rounds up. Moves on to winners finals against Mixup.
Very, very nice. A really good performance there from Black and Galaxy. I almost feel like there's a little bit of frustration when it came down to that like second match that they lost. But again, it's like we were talking about before. It's a matter of just the adjustments and sort of like the mental stamina to actually deal with those adjustments and those gameplay that was happening there. Really good stuff though from the Soul here. Really trying to definitely stay alive against that Giovanna pressure. I really like that defensive idea to use the faultless block technique so that way there wasn't as much of a fear to hold all of Giovanna's pressure. But that was one thing that we didn't really get to see, is that all of that meter went into that defensive strategy instead of actual combos and keeping some of the things that Soul does safe and creating that mind game.
Something that I think makes it very difficult to deal with Giovanna, especially when you're up with your back in the corner, and is that it always feels like she's so close to you, and she always has the options to move her forward, and with effective staggering of your normals, it can be difficult to defend it because you don't always know when to use your faultless defense. Faultless defense, fantastic option to push your opponent away. Characters like Ram Lethal, May, and Giovanna, I think it works fairly well against, but you can't just hold faultless for the entire time because you lose tension that way. You don't keep your tension all that well, and if you can choose the spots correctly, just a light tap of the faultless defense, a small flash of the green bubble, enough to push your opponent away while maintaining tension in order to get a RC, to get them off you, to confirm into a high damaging combo, or just swap the corner, swap spaces real quick. I think learning how to do that is a very strong tactic and not something that Ragnar seemed to use very often. They were just holding faultless, just praying, please get off of me. I am scared. I am terrified. I am up against the corner, and I do not want to get hit by a counter hit by Giovanna. And Giovanna is so good at fishing for those counter hits with her stagger strings.
Yep, absolutely. In the meantime, while we wait for this next match, though, definitely be sure to check out the Matcherino. You can hit !Matcherino, where you'll be able to actually support tonight's prize pool. Again, these players are competing and definitely playing their hearts out tonight. You don't want to miss it. And be sure to just check it out.
Yeah, you can hit that claim code after signing in. A real quick 50 cents to the pot, as well as a few extra sponsored quests. All the money going directly to the players. It's free. It's easy. Nice and quick. And we really appreciate it. And I'm sure the players won't complain either. But something that I definitely do not complain about is getting blessed by the Low Kick homies down in Chicago. Low Kick Online has now moved to just Tuesdays, all Tuesdays free to enter. They're running Guilty Gear like so often, I feel. And Them's Fighting Herds was recent. They do a whole assortment of games and have a very wide display of talents. But the Low Kick crew also holds it down at Ignite in Skokie every Friday. It's just started up just a few weeks ago, and it's been a blast to tune in. I haven't been able to attend one just yet, but it's a great venue. It's a great crew. Some really, really fantastic players that show up at the Low Kick meetups. So better tune in and see those. And also, beta stage, a new tournament series coming up by one of the CIFGC homies, Alpha Chaos. They did Guilty Gear Strive recently, and they're going to be doing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure coming up soon. It's going to be September 3rd at 7:30 p.m. Central. And JoJo is definitely a crazy, crazy game to watch. Always excited to see what people have to bring to that. I can't follow it, but I definitely love to watch it. And Rarities Unlimited, a longtime supporter of Central Illinois FGC. They've been coming in and helping out, donating a bit of cash here and there. They're an online store selling vintage comic books, video games, movies, and so much more. You can visit them on Facebook to see what's up, and any eyes on Rarities Unlimited is definitely big ups to them because they've been holding it down. They've been big supporters of the Central Illinois FGC for quite some time, and we really appreciate all of their support, all the support from you in the chat as well. All the support to all the homies. All the homies are really digging it, and we're all having a good time. We're here for some Guilty Gear. We're here for some Guilty Gear.
Yeah, some good Guilty Gear happening tonight. You don't definitely want to miss it. I'm enjoying myself. I really am, and I can't wait to see some of these next matches that we're gonna have. Believe we're just waiting on some of our players to get into the lobby, but it looks like in winners finals we have Black and Galaxy versus Mixup. So that's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yet another Potemkin versus Giovanna, but it is the two winners of their original respective bouts. They have yet to battle in our bracket today, so we'll see how it works out. Mixup has just been absolutely terrifying, but that may as well be just a byproduct of the character that he plays, because big bodies are always terrifying. Like, you get touched by Potemkin, you get touched by Nagoriyuki, you get hit by Gold Lewis. It is not a fun time. I swear. I am always sweating when I see those characters on screen.
With Nagoriyuki, it's like a true test in neutral. With Giovanna, it's like a clear test of patience, and with Potemkin, it's just like, please don't grab me anymore.
I mean, I've tuned into a few of the Japanese exhibitions and seen FAB, the premier Potemkin player. When you think of Guilty Gear Potemkin, you think of FAB, and the things that man does are so astounding. I am always speechless to see how he goes about his matchups, and it's crazy. It's crazy. He finds the strangest places to hit the reversal Potemkin Buster, and it is always terrifying. It is crazy. I swear, that man leaves me speechless every time. I am terrified of Potemkin just from FAB.
Oh my goodness. But yes, again, really good stuff from a lot of these players. And again, like you said, they're winners in their respective bouts, repping their characters pretty well. And here we go. We're going to go right into this next match. Mixup versus Black and Galaxy. Potemkin versus Giovanna, which we have seen 3 times today, this matchup already.
Yeah, but these are apparently the dedicated pilots for these characters in our bracket today. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be definitely great to see. But round start, full respect. Round start backdash. Oh, Garuda, just starting it up. Megafist, that is punishable. Good job.
Yes, very few newish players will actually be able to punish that because they are not understanding of that Megafist is punishable. But we can definitely see that Black and Galaxy's knowing those options. Good block here, trying to force off that pressure. Seeing that risk gauge go up a little bit by little. Oh my goodness, no! No, and there it goes.
Count him, that's one. Do it again. Oh, it would have worked too. Oh, there it is. For the fans. Mixup, are you listening? Is that fair? Is that allowed? Someone get on that. We're the judges.
Alright, gonna get counter hit there by that jump in, goes for the 2D.
Oh, wall stick, get the break. Charged us. We did have 50% tension, but I guess we're saving it. Oh, close slap.
Yeah. Beautiful. Tries to get out a burst, but that's okay. Gets the burst out now.
I was not expecting Mixup to burst there. Oh, counter hit, close slash. And Mixup just loses that burst right to the end. That's definitely a big dub for Black and Galaxy, but We still have this last round for the very first game. Megafist back, gets the counter hit. Oh, see, the two Megafists have done so much. They just caught by that sweep off of the Garuda. Oh, Megafist back. Oh, there it is. You get hit by one or two Megafists, and you just game over, man. Game over. They just got caught by the meaty close slash. They got caught. They got scooped. Oh my god.
The scoops were on it tonight, and Mixup will be going up 1-0 right now. Forces the first. That is actually another win there for Mixup, as that's going to leave with no burst there for your Black End, but Black End not too scared by that possibility.
Just getting some nice clean throw pressure. Giovanna, some of the greatest strike throw in the entire game. Oh, double over. Oh, down back to Megafist back at the opportune time.
Purple RC gets the anti-air. Goes for the wall break.
Oh, it was barely close enough, it seemed, but I swear, Heat Knuckle always getting that wall break. Oh, the worst burst! RC, is that gonna be enough? We get the wall break.
Yes, that would be enough.
We'll get it. Barely able to kill there. Big boy. We eating our Wheaties. Oh, Garuda. Charge Dust! Oh my god. Mixup. Okay, he dropped a little bit, but that was still a healthy chunk of change.
That was very very good exchange there. And actually, okay, goes for the reversal grab.
That punish? What did that punish?
Okay,
Megafist forward.
Ooh.
Oh, counter hit close slash. Gotta watch out for that.
Okay, gets the overhead cross up.
Good block in the reverse. Slide head. We getting in. Inching our way forward. Oh, heavy slash to clean it up. Back into it. Oh, Megafist back. Counter hit eats the burst. That's a great start for Mixup here.
That's actually super huge, as that'll at least leave that one defensive guessing away.
Gotta be careful. When's Mixup gonna use it? Oh, there's the throw. OTG doesn't go for it.
Nice
YRC saving our burst for the last opportunity. This is round 3 of this game.
Okay, tries to go for the anti-air. Really good attempt. Oh, unfortunately, Garuda is gonna happen. Tries to burst to get out of that pressure. Gets the reversal grab. Garuda again.
I want to see the pop buster. Come on, man. Do it for the fans.
Ooh.
For the fans. The fans being me in this case.
Okay, Megafisto. YRC
Gotta hold
here
that.
again.
Megafist back. Oh, trade. Got the hit.
Oh my goodness. This is not looking too good right now. For both parties, it could be literally one hit right now. Okay, goes for the double jump.
Oh, we just got our burst back. Next block string. Oh, two burst.
No!
Heavy slash punishes the flip. That was a fantastic block from Mixup. Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Set point. We're going right back into it. No holds barred. Oh, 6P. Oh, misses the Garuda impact on Meaty.
Okay.
Break.
Oh, and that was actually a big stun there. Not gonna follow up with it, unfortunately.
Megafist back catches the swing kick. Oh, dab. I don't know what they were waiting for. There was no burst. Oh, punishes.
There was no burst, yeah.
Wall break.
Yeah, that dropped combo at the end might have definitely created a bit of a tighter space there for Mixup. Could have definitely used that to the advantage, but gets to the counter hit.
Oh, HPB.
Oh my god.
Yo, pay up, pay up. Oh, put him in the ground.
Whee! And there it goes. Death.
Yo, from
my
the top
goodness.
rope. I want to see raw Heavenly Pop Buster. None of this confirmation crap. Let's see the raw. Oh, counter hit 2D. Oh, they went for it. They went for it. The fans love it. It's okay. It's okay. We want to get the hands on them.
Alright. This is a lot of pressure right now from Galaxy. Mixup trying to get out of that corner right now.
Armors through the bar slash. Heat Knuckle, not close enough to the corner, but we do get to dash up with the Hammerfall break. Oh, pop or Mega Fist back. Down at the corner, Gold Burst.
Nice.
Oh, Skedaddle Skedoodle, I now control neutral. Oh, they went for it. They went for it. I saw the charge dust.
Okay. Does get the trade now. While it does even up the life leads just a little bit, this is still dangerous territory as it can literally be one hit from either of these players. Gets the throw out. No OTG off of that, but does get this meaty slide there.
Yeah, down to round 3 every single time. Let's see what happens here. Oh, falls down with the heavy slash. Oh, slide head. These slide heads have been so well placed for Mixup here.
Ooh, and there goes the pop buster again.
One more, do it. Oh, they were listening. We just want to see the pop busters today. So it's a rare sight to see FGC players cheering for grapplers.
Okay, nice tech. All right, we got those.
We swing those legs. Oh, slide head. We jumped over, but didn't punish.
Yeah, has to be careful here. Mixup, okay, gets the counter hit, forces the burst, but does use the YRC, and there it is, Mixup heading out to grand finals.
I was feeling the pop buster after that one, not gonna lie. I got hit. I was trying to jump. I was trying to backdash. My legs have been blessed. Oh, but Mixup doing it for the fans out here. For the fans. We love to see it. And a 3-0 sweep, too. Just looking incredibly strong. Now, down in the lower bracket, we do have losers semifinals waiting in the corner. Nicky T-truck versus Creaky Axe. 2 players we haven't seen on stream today. I do believe T-truck, yet another Giovanna player, but Creaky Axe, I have not seen them on stream before.
So Creaky Axe is actually a soul player, and I'm very familiar with how their soul is. Really strong soul. I'm was excited to see if we were able to see it earlier, but he did get DQ'd in that first round and probably checked in later, but has made an incredible losers run, going down all the way from literally first round and just coming down to the semifinals. So it's going to be really interesting to see. And we have not yet seen Nicky T-truck. However, Nicky fell to Treza, who Creaky Axe was the one that defeated in order to get to loser semis.
Yeah, I know T-truck definitely really enjoys this game. And T-truck, I've been able to play many a game with them back when offline locals existed. But definitely CIFGC player, like true CIFGC player, none of that online fake CIFGC. We got the true Central Illinois representation here in top 4. So we'll have to see what T-truck has in store. They had a pretty solid showing in a few of our larger brackets that we've had for Guilty Gear Strive. Just two PS4, PS5 brackets before, but they did happen to make it to top 8 and even, I think, top 4, maybe 5th place, tied for 5th at one point. And definitely we'll be able to see their growth. It'll be nice to see.
Nice.
But while we're waiting, in the meantime, we do have that exclamation Matcherino in the chat. We did have our lovely donations from our friend Hasserus in chat, said $25 for every Heavenly Pop Buster, and they lived up to it. They lived up to their word. So we're gonna be able to have some true payouts for our players. And I mean, honestly, even without the $25 bonus, I'd be excited to see another Heavenly Pop Buster. Like,
right?
You might be a little disappointed to see a normal pot buster. Like, oh man, we see those every day. But when you see a heavenly pot buster, oh, it is some nice stuff. It's I love the animation. Just, I swear, everything from Pop Buster is so silly to me. I don't know why. I can't quite put my finger on it. But especially the Heavenly Pop Buster. It just looks so silly.
I just like the face that Potemkin has when he does the Pop Buster, like the Heavenly one, because he just goes up and he's just staring. He's like, yeah, I got a person that I'm just like about to murder at this point. It's fine.
It's just fine. The dog with the coffee, fire all around. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
But Potemkin is a time. He's a time. What a character. Love to see it. I feel like ever since he got his Exerd redesign, he's just a funnier character. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But we're thinking about T-Truck versus Creaky Axe and Soul versus Giovanna. We did see Black End Galaxy versus Ragnell previously, and Ragnell fell to T-Truck. So T-Truck does have a bit of warm-up practice versus Soul. We'll see how he can deal with Creaky Axe's Soul, but I think Soul and Giovanna, I think Giovanna specifically. Giovanna is a very well-designed character in this game in the freedom that she feels. Because as we saw from Black End Galaxy, she can confirm from a lot of hits. She can confirm pretty well and just take it to the corner, run the mix, run the pressure. I've said this to a few of my friends before. I've said it on stream. Her pressure and her mix-up is, in air quotes, fake. It's not like overhead low, really dirty, unseeable chick mix-up or your normal Milia disc Oki, but her presence is very strong. She's in your face, she is pressing those buttons, and it's hard to deal with. And something that Black End Galaxy was using that we didn't see so much from our other Geo on stream, GTFO-MN, was that Black End Galaxy is using what I believe to be her best poke in Crouching Dust. That move is so good. It has a huge disjoint. It looks like she's just crouching. The startup is so deceiving. And on counter hit, you get a full combo.
Yeah. I feel like with the Giovanna and the Soul matchup, it's a pretty exciting matchup to see because you have one that excels with pressure and is constantly with their turn, whereas we have another character like Soul where it's just damage and also keeping their turn. Basically the prodigy child, right, of the Guilty Gear series.
Daisuke's vision.
Yes, it is Daisuke's vision. And that's where we kind of see these two clash. And personally, for me, if I had a favorite matchup that I'd like to watch, it has to be Soul versus Giovanna. There's just so much back and forth with these two characters that it's more than just tears and coming to place or coming to terms with that. So.
Yeah, we're getting into it right now. Player 1 side, Nicky T-truck. Player 2 side, Creaky Axe. The matchup that we did indeed foresee from the future. We'll see what goes on. These are two of these characters that we've seen already, but two different pilots that we have not yet blessed the stream with. We got Orange Soul. I do like that color. I really like these orange colors for whatever reason.
I like this color for Geo. I really like the brown color on the dog. Yes.
Goth Geo and Husky.
It's so cute.
I keep forgetting the dog's name. I learned it at one point. I just completely forgot.
Does it have a name? I'm very genuinely curious. Okay. Well, as long as we'll find it.
Someone go to Dust Loop. Someone check Dust Loop real quick. Oh, dash up. Oh, classic Soul play. Counter hit far slash, but we bursting right on out.
Okay. Down flame to create back that corner pressure and keep Nicky in that corner.
Just 2P. Oh, we have confirmation from the word of God. The name of the dog is Ray.
Oh, that's an adorable name. Gets the purple RC off of that gun flame and catches Nicky trying to take a button press there.
Caught the jump, the backdash, something. We got the airborne close slash counter hit. Oh, dash up bar slash on round start. Okay, we see you, T-truck. Dash cancel close slash. Oh, we just do it again? Oh, they were baiting. They were baiting something. Whether or not it was a Street Fighter shimmy is just keep on doing it. Run up throw.
Oh, nice block there off of that burst. Really good way to bait it and actually punish it. Doesn't get the bounce back. Oh no.
Tried to get
okay.
The slight delay for the clean hit DP didn't quite work out for Creaky Axe, but they still got the Abare pickup, the nice clean American reset, wall break with the Fafnir to clean it up. Classic Soul, classic Soul. Where'd my life bar go? All right, quick and clean first round from Creaky Axe. Oh, far slash, okay. Trying to 2D.
That's trying to get a K out there, but not gonna be able to do it. Okay, gets the counter hit though.
Yep, 6B does beat the flip kick and the spiral arrow. Just hit that far slash button. Say Jam Subs, where are you at? Hit that far slash.
Alright, Creaky's starting off with that gun flame. Tries to get the Fafnir, not gonna be able to.
Saving our burst, I guess. Oh, there it is. Hasserus, our lovely donor with the far slash emote. Get that far slash going. One of Soul's best buttons.
Oh, the command grab!
That was just normal throw.
Oh, that was a normal throw. My apologies.
I mean, it's not Guilty Gear unless you're mashing throw like a degenerate. It's just how it is. Oh, 6S. Doesn't get the confirmation.
Okay, we interrupt those. Okay.
Why is that 3 frames?
I ask that question all the time, especially as Anji. It is what it is.
Oh, just poke out. We saw it happen in the last game. We'll see it again. Oh, quick throw. Trying to bait the burst. Wakes up with a 2P again. No offensive burst, just saving it for when you need it most.
Alright.
Oh, backdash. Trying to catch something.
Okay, there goes the low kick. Backdash. Forces the burst. Oh my god.
Oh, Volcanic Viper. Creaky Axe is just unhinged right now.
That's Creaky Axe. That's an amazing Soul play right there.
And
really good stuff.
We're going to be seeing more Giovanna on screen. We're going to see yet another Soul versus Giovanna matchup. They're going to be playing against Black and Galaxy in losers finals. We'll see what Black and Galaxy has to deal with that, but Creaky X had a firm grasp of the pace of the game the entire time. There were a few Abare pokeouts, a stray 2P, a stray far slash, stray crouching slash from T-truck, but there was just nothing that they could do against Creaky X's pressure.
That was really clean. Can we talk about some of that matchup knowledge using that kick to stop the Giovanna, I believe, cross-up, if I'm not mistaken, and just purely stopping any form of game plan that Nicky had. That was really well done.
Yeah, sometimes you can just throw 5k out with Soul and just get rewarded. You get 5k, your jump cancel, KD. If you're close to the wall, if you're close to the corner, you get the wall bounce off of the jump dust. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Soul is peak Guilty Gear right now. Daisuke's vision for sure.
100%. And so much damage too, my goodness. Whew.
Yeah, you can just melt versus Soul. You can melt versus Potemkin, but Potemkin hits you like with one big move. Soul hits you with a full confirm. You're in the corner. You get wall broken. You get clean hit DP. Your life bar is gone.
Really good stuff though, and I'm really interested to see how Galaxy's gonna handle Creaky's Soul. I feel like with Galaxy there is a little bit more of a handling when it comes to some of that pressure and Soul antics per se, because again we saw that Galaxy is very much well aware of some of the matchup knowledges that come into this game, especially for Giovanna. So I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit more of a back and forth between these two players.
We've already seen that Black and Galaxy can hold up to some strong players in Mixup. It's just we're going to be seeing a different matchup. So we'll see how Creaky Axe and Black and Galaxy face off. It's going to be very different because all three of our streamed Giovanna players have been, I think, incredibly different in game plan and style. So it's really up to whether or not Creaky Axe's answers are more universal or really tailored to the playstyle of the previous players. But in a character like Soul, Daisuke's one true vision, his answers just hit so many options. Like, it's ridiculous. This character is so good.
Yeah.
Not as egregious as some characters in other fighting games, but definitely in a league of their own, and pretty clearly and widely recognized to be the best character in the game at the moment. But we are expected to receive a balance patch when Jacko drops. I believe it is going to be Friday.
I believe so. What's crazy is that's literally where when Summer Jam is. So we might be playing in a, like, oh my goodness, that's crazy, because if you're not earlier in Summer Jam, you're gonna have to definitely make sure you get all the games possible before pools on Saturday with that new patch.
Alternatively, you could just play a character that's currently bad, and with the patch they just get buffed, and you just have a character that's just now good.
So for me it works out, right? Because I play Anji, so my character.
Oh yeah, I play Eden.
Oh wow, so you know we bottom tier then. We're working together then.
Yeah, but might not be able to expect much Jacko play at Summer Jam. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see the first big offline Guilty Gear tournament, I believe, ever for Guilty Gear Strive. We'll see what happens, because it's going to be very exciting. We did see the... there were some... No, I don't think. I think those were pre-recorded offline, pre-recorded online. At the Red Bull Kumite for Street Fighter, they had exhibitions between a bunch of players that were online. They invited the Street Fighter players over, but they didn't let the Guilty Gear players play offline. Nonetheless, it'll be some great competition. I'm excited to see what people have to show. I'm excited to see what there is, because Arxis doesn't have the greatest track record with their patches.
No, they don't, unfortunately. It's like, yeah, here's your character. You know, we buffed them. But here's also Soul still buffed. So, yeah, there you go.
I mean, Soul was considered to be incredibly good in the most recent beta. And on release Soul, he was just also really, really good. And all the other characters were completely toned down from that. So it's he's playing the same game while everyone else just sort of got handicapped.
Alrighty, but we're gonna go here into our losers final. It's gonna be Black and Galaxy versus Creaky Axe.
Well, Polar Star Cafe in the background. Counter hit or heavy slash, excuse me. We get right out with that burst. Trying to dash back and forth. We get run up 5K.
Ooh, that was really nice, and that's gonna start leading up to some pressure. It does get the reversal throw though. Oh, and the 2D counter hit.
Oh, let's go. Polar Star Cafe. There it is. Block.
Oh,
what was that
nice
attempt at a punish? That was the flip kick? What was the thought process behind that?
Okay. Was too far enough to continue the plus side on Galaxy's end, so really good call out from Creaky to actually go for the counter hit punish. Oh my goodness, and the
Oh, the
2D catching the
2D
vortex.
catches the Night Raid Vortex. Okay.
Yeah, we learned something new.
You gotta put up the stop sign nice and early. Tell him to calm the frick down, the flip down. We gotta hold right back to the corner. Wake up BRC. Definitely attempt at a YRC, but it's okay. Oh, dash up 5K again. Why is that button 3 frames? Dice gate, please. Oh, plus.
It's great. I say sarcastically. Tries to use the DP to wake up, but unfortunately Galaxy reading it really well and securing this round.
Yeah, Creaky X deciding not to spend their burst. Doesn't want to go for the hero burst or the Cali. Oh, contest the air with the JKD. Oh, there's the super. We saw the little wiggle. Gotta make sure your inputs come out. I swear, I have the hardest time with those.
Inputs and supers took me a while too, so we all try, right? But really good counter hit there.
Run up
nice.
6P? Run up 6P? Black End Galaxy. To be fair, I like to do that too. But also, I don't play a character with a run or a dash. So it's a little bit harder. Oh, just 2D. There it is, catching the 6S. Trying to poke out. Did get the hit, but didn't confirm into anything. Oh, no punish on the 6H. There's the burst, waiting a little bit to make sure that connects.
Alright, and here we go. Again, trying to get the hit in, but not really being able to confirm it. Okay, we got a counter hit right now.
2D just trying to get that pressure started. Yet, Black and Galaxy seems to like to use that walk back to get the opponent to the right height so they can get the more consistent juggle for them. Trying to get that burst ready. We have a YRC on deck. If we need it. We'll catch us the extended hurt box with the far slash. Oh, pokes out! Oh, we'll just the 2K. Leave those paw prints on those ankles. Oh, far slash counters the heavy slash.
Okay, tries to backdash to bait out a wake up button there. Goes for the gun flame, backdash again, really nice catch. Goes for the wall break right now. Looking really solid on Creaky's end right now. Okay, and dash up kick, let's go.
Dash up 5K has been paying off dividends for Creaky Axe. It's just working. Oh, Night Raid Vortex goes right under the 5K. Oh, counter hit JH. Oh, Gold Burst completely whiffs, but no punishment. Oh, just the meaty jump button. What is that, JS?
Okay, uses the blue RC to try to make some mix-up. Does get the throw going. Yo, and here we go. Breaks the wall. Not going to be actually able to kill here.
No bears in the coffee bar now.
Oh.
Platform 401. Oh, caught by the 5K. I swear, that button is so good. It's such a good button, especially like on a normal character. It would be like an okay button, a decent button. On a character like Giovanna, it's a great button. Just with that dash momentum makes it so good. That 2D counter hit. Oh, which side? Oh. Today on what side to block? The left.
Right, a lot of movement here that's just trying to catch each other's buttons, but Creaky unfortunately on that lower end of the stick, and here we go. Oh, was blocking the super. Doesn't have meter to keep it safe.
Canceled the far slash just early enough that that last hit didn't connect and allowed Creaky X to block.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
and here
equalizer. Oh, JH trying to dash up with that 2D. Ooh, great pick with the jumping kick there from Creaky X. Good air-to-air choice. Route start 6P. Big fan of route start 6P versus a soul that likes to far slash. There's those far slashes right there. Jumps over the gun flame. No DP, just trying to block.
Okay, goes for the purple RC, YRC here to do the reversal grab.
We do like that option. Take the corner into lose the corner. Oh.
Another grab, and here we go. This is where that pressure from Giovanna Stars, but nice 5K to stop that.
Oh, 2P dash up throw. Well, they hit their 2D too early.
Oh, and that counter hit though. Not gonna confirm, but does get
super.
the final hit into super wall break. Death.
Tying it up in rounds in this game 3 here. Black and Galaxy on set point, trying to make it back to fight Mixup in grand finals. Round start Night Raid Vortex. Ooh. Great close slash. Gets the OTG with the dash pressure. Tick throw. Those tick throws have been paying off so well. Would have worked there. Maybe expecting a DP or something. Right? Just Black and Galaxy blessing us with the easy examples of exactly what I'm just talking about.
Okay. Red RC. Gonna get the full conversion. Really nice.
Goes for the H break rather than Fafnir. Loses a bit of damage, but just trying to make it work out nice and easy. We do have burst back from Black and Galaxy here. Careful of your block strings. Careful of your hits. Losing a bunch of that damage here. Or a bunch of that tension, excuse me. Meter completely gone into negative penalty.
Oh, and here we go. Both have burst right now. Gets the purple RC. Oh, double jumps instead to avoid the 5K. Wow.
Oh, and there it is. There it is, that dash up 5K. Black and Galaxy 3-0 versus Creaky Axe, returning to fight Mixup in our grand finals today.
Wow. Really, really good stuff. That is going to equal to the run back for Galaxy as they're going to be facing Mixup once again. The Potemkin versus Giovanna matchup. I must say, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that we get to see this matchup at the very, very end.
And don't let the previous 3-0 deceive you from winners finals. It was 3-0 in favor of Mixup. But there were game 3s. 3-0, but it was close though. It was close though.
It was
I wouldn't
close, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a reset, to see even Black and Galaxy take the W, because Mixup's been sitting pretty for a little bit. They might be sitting cold too. Black and Galaxy is nice and warm, especially after that game versus Creaky Axe, because it was all in favor of Black and Galaxy so frequently, and just was able to maneuver the neutral and pick their spots so well. And the adaptation and the mindset to adapt is clear and present and right at the front of their mind.
Yeah. I'm really truly wondering how much Galaxy will be able to adapt from the last time that we saw them fight against Mixup. And what's also interesting too is that despite going into, staying on winner side and then heading down to the lower side of the bracket, Galaxy still has one more game over Mixup, right? So, and just coming off of that win is pretty awake and pumped and probably in a different mindset to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, momentum is always an incredibly powerful resource in fighting games, in any sort of competitive sport, in any sort of competitive discipline, because once you've got the ball rolling, I swear you feel yourself, and when you feel yourself, you play confident, you play calm, cool, collected, you know what you're doing, you think, I'm the best, everything's gonna work out, this is going to be my tournament to take. And Black and Galaxy does have a bit of a steep hill. Mixup very strong Potemkin has been the catalyst to an extra $50 in the Maturino, but I don't know. We seen it once, but everything could be different after just a bit of time to recollect. And speaking of that extra money in the Maturino, you can hit !Maturino in the chat. You'll be blessed with that link. You can click the link, go to the page, sign in with your assortment of social media accounts, hit the claim code button to donate a free 50 cents to the pot to our dear friends in the bracket. And it just takes a few seconds, and it's nice and quick. You support the homies, and we know you love it. We know you love the players at home, and we all appreciate it. Everything you do.
And yeah, really good way to definitely support these players today as they're playing. And again, really good stuff from everybody who's been competing so far. Like we mentioned, if you're just catching up, Creekax will be taking third, and Galaxy will be heading up to fight Mixup once again.
Yeah, we've seen some really, really phenomenal matches going on today, and we've seen a lot of really dynamic, really unique play, even from amongst the players that play the same character. We've seen 3 Giovannas, all very different in their gameplay. We've seen 2 Souls, a Leo, and then 2 Potemkins. Of course, we're going to be seeing Potemkin and Giovanna in our grand finals, but both of those players very intelligent, very strong, and it's going to be a time. It was very interesting to see them play in the previous game because it was a scrap. It was a bit of a scrap. There was a lot of back and forth, but Mixup just coming out on top here and there. Just the extra the little decisions that were made, the fear instilled from the Heavenly Pop Buster and the Pop Busters were just enough to take it, and that's just what happens when you play Potemkin. He's a tank.
Potemkin, a tank, and not only that, but one of the, I feel like, the best examples of what a grappler can be as well.
Yeah, and something I think is really fascinating about grapplers, the grappler archetype, is the way that their game plan evolves around the grab, because they always have their one grab that does 1,000,000 damage or whatever, but once the idea is in the opponent's head, you get to play around that grab. You get to go for the lows, go for the overheads, the anti-airs. Just all these options open up because the grab is on the table. And Mixup has been doing a great job of presenting those opportunities to use all of these different options. Oh, 5k, classic Geo play.
That is indeed a Geo play. And here we go. Gets the throw in, starts up that pressure, tries to jump in, gets another throw as well. Blue RC. I've noticed that Galaxy's been using that blue RC to start up with the low mix-up instead of trying to go for any sort of like jump overhead mix-ups.
Yeah, it seems Black and Galaxy seems to be using the dash cancel off of the close slash in order to get the BRC. Oh, 2 bursts eaten in just a short amount of time. RC. There it is. Black and Galaxy taking the first round, and no burst coming up anytime soon, so you got to be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Gets the counter hit. Gonna go ahead and try to rush in. Gets the Mega Fist out. Tries to go for a grab. Not gonna be able to get it.
Oh, dab. Dab Garuda.
Oh, the charge dust again. Trying to sort of sneak it in, but Galaxy not falling for it this time.
Oh, reversal throw. It's okay. I love the idea of the OTG dab into Garuda. Oh, jump heavy. Oh, going for the...
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I was expecting the throw.
I was too, actually.
Something that's a really great option that so many characters have. Forward moving special, fast RC throw before the special hits. It's such a great option. Oh, fist forward.
Okay, Mega Fist out. Nice reversal throw. Goes for Garuda. Forces again the burst.
Oh, that...
Wow.
Didn't get a full a punish, but still the the options that are present in a time like that are so dynamic. There are too many things to think about that the dust is such a great idea. Omega is back. Confirmation takes the round, takes the game. 1-up. Black and Galaxy's looking strong, but Mixup is just pulling out in those clutch moments.
Yeah, Mixup's again pulling up really well with those clutch moments. Just doing really good. I also really like that Mixup's really paying attention. There goes the Buster.
Oh my god, reversal Buster's gotta feel bad for the receiver. Oh,
My goodness.
Gauge. Yeah, Black and Galaxy is just playing scared.
I don't blame them. Like, it's pretty frustrating. Okay, tries to get an anti-air there, but unfortunately not able to get it.
Big throw, how's it feel?
Okay, really good blocking right now from Mixup.
These Mega Fists back are so good.
Oh, okay, really good blocks. It is still the turn of the Galaxy in all of this. Okay, Mega Fist out.
Gold burst. Oh, skedaddle, skedoodle. I now control neutral. Oh, hammer fall forward. No confirmation of the RC. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mixup. These busters. It's so well. They're so well placed too. I swear he has like an 80% success rate on that. 75-80%. Oh, dab, flick, turn to neutral. Oh, jumps out of. Oh, caught the backdash with the flip kick. We're gonna get the wall break here. Oh, Mega Fist forward. Slide head catches the 2D recovery. Tries to go for it again, but we got the OS burst out.
Probably expecting Galaxy to jump there. Gets the reversal throw. Garuda gets the charge dust.
Oh, that chunk.
That is a chunk.
We ain't having none of that.
YRC to stop the pressure.
I'm curious. How does Heavenly Pop Buster interact with Giovanna Air Super?
I don't think you want to find out while you're in grand finals, but that is definitely a question we can ask Mixup after they finish up here.
Good confirmation off the counter hit wheel. Ooh, breaks the wall. Solid 40% gone. Oh, dab. We ain't holding that Garuda. YRC. HPB on deck. Oh, just 5k on wake up close / counter hit. Oh, you gotta faultless that. Got guard broken.
Ooh, okay, purple RC. Tries to get Mega Fist out.
Oh.
Nice, anti-air. Just gonna walk up and just gonna grab.
Yeah, that close / cancel into the 6k Kara Buster is so cute. But Mixup, losing their first game of the afternoon. Black and Galaxy tying it up 1-1 here in our first set of grand finals. Oh, round start backdash. Full respect. Into the pressure, slowly itching to the corner. Oh, counter hit. Not going to be able to break the wall.
Okay.
Mega Fist. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
I'm curious, is that more damage than a pot buster?
Sometimes it can be depending on where you are. Now, I'm not too sure why the full green push there, but you know, sometimes you want to just get that muscle memory down, so.
It could also be that it's an easier confirm.
Yeah.
And pot buster is a full motion input rather than just close /.
Here we go again! And this might be into red RC. Yes, right here. Goes for the full
do it again.
conversion.
Heat knuckle, heat extend.
But it doesn't kill!
We'll slide head. Do it. I feel it. Come on. There it is. Oh, that combo didn't kill.
Goodness.
Round start Kara Buster. Do it for the fans. Oh no, just backdash. It would have lost anyway. Don't listen to me. I'm not a pop player. Oh, Mega Fist back. Takes the burst.
My
2D.
goodness.
Oh,
Tries
there.
to go for it, but not gonna get it.
Okay,
I do like that there's a good attempt at conditioning though.
Mixup seems to love that mix-up. Close slash into the Kara Buster. Oh. 5D, that's a chunk.
Okay. Doesn't seem to get the full off-the damage like we would hope to get, but again, how many times do you actually get to see a Potemkin do charge dust as often as Mixup has been able to do?
Oh, reversal throw. Didn't pan out. Just jumping in and out. Throw. OTG doesn't go for it. Oh, sweep.
Ooh, gets
Oh,
the
Goldbergs,
go
they
first.
used it. Seattle Skadoodle, I now control neutral.
Oh,
They went
no!
for the heat knuckle. They tried it. Oh, and just for kicks, Giovanna still gets hit by the super. Oh, Mega Fist back. Playing nice, patient grappler gameplay. Oh. Heat knuckles a hit now, so you can't really anti-air throw. Careful, watch for the RC.
Okay.
Oh, reversal throw. Didn't get the OTG dab. Mega Fist back. Nice and patient. Blocks the low. Mega Fist back has been paying off so well.
Nice purple RC.
Oh, the 2H to clean it out, catching, I guess, an air dash button from Black End Galaxy there. Now in tournament point here for Mixup. Round start tried to go for the can kicks. Oh, sweep the leg. Counter hit JH, gets a full confirmation, OTG close slash.
Ooh, nice tag.
Ooh, RC's out of it. No punish, you can punish that. Black and Galaxy was able to do it previously, but... Oh, we got the charge dust, doesn't want to use the super, keep that damage and health buff, try to get to full glow. Oh, burst.
Nice blocks. Again, that is still plus, so Galaxy trying to make the most use out of it. Gets a throw in.
Burst out. It's one touch for both these characters.
It really, really is. Gets the Mega Fist into the
Oh,
Garuda.
Buster.
Okay.
Didn't go for it.
Pressure. Oh no. Oh, and Mega Fist is gonna take it.
Mega Fist back.
Out of it.
Mega Fist back has been paying off so well for Mixup. The Galaxy just does not know how to deal with it fully just yet. And it's a really small gap in their defense and or offense, and it's just honestly that those small breaks are all you need. But we got the first wall break, misses the meaty Garuda. No anti-air attempt, just blocking. There's the Mega Fist back.
Okay.
Reversal throw, we pressing.
Oh.
Gold burst.
Not too sure if they were able to get it, unfortunately. Gonna keep up that combo pressure. Blue RC goes for the Pop Buster.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Equalizer, do it again.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Is that it?
yes! Oh my god! Oh, that was so painful.
Just two hits.
That was 2 hits. That was two
hits.
hits.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What a character. There were so many pop busters that we saw this afternoon. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Mixup is a god at landing pop busters, I swear.
That was... I'm really heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie for Galaxy because... Oh my goodness. Because it was just the 2 hits after all of that work to be done. Just all of it.
Black End Galaxy's very strong player, but Mixup, I swear, is a mind reader today. That was very impressive, very fun to watch. Big ups to all the players that came out today. We have Mixup in first place, Black End Galaxy in second, excuse me, Creaky Axe in third place, T-truck in fourth, and so many others that fell along the way, and a lot of really, really fantastic matchups. And for some reason, the Geos and Pot players just showed up today.
They really, really did. Really good stuff. Whew, wow. Amazing, amazing stuff from these two players. GG's to everyone who played. You're going to be seeing Mixup taking today's Strive tourney with Galaxy in second and Creaky Axe in third.
Yeah, it's been a great time this afternoon. A lot of really great games. Thanks to all the players that showed up. Thank you to all the viewers that are watching, especially Hasserus, who donated for each Heavenly Pot Buster. Big ups to them for showing up and supporting their fellow pot players. Big thanks to CIFGC. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. Always fun to watch some good Guilty Gear. Always fun to play, and always fun to see what these players have to bring to the table.
Yes, absolutely. Very good stuff.
And for those of you at home still watching, you can find me at young_Dostrow right here on Twitter. Saki, tell the fans where they can find you.
So y'all will be able to actually follow me at Saki Sakura TV. This on every social media: Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. And of course, if you are coming out to Summer Jam, please don't be afraid, don't be shy. I'll be around quite a bit. I'll be around Strive, MK, and some of the PC setups that I think are going to be there. So
Yeah, well, for all of us here at Downtown Beatdown Online, thank you all for showing up, and we will catch you on the flippy flop.
bye, Muse.